Cool.
Hi guys, today I'm with Graham McCormack and we are predicting, Rudy Farrell is 3-0, 2 knockouts against Colm Murphy, 4-0, 1 knockout, and it's for the vacant BUI Celtic featherweight title. Based on, because I've interviewed them both, I've seen them. I think. What are you thinking about this fight?
You know what, but I'm going to be honest with you. I genuinely think it is a real 50-50 fight. Like I actually couldn't pick a winner. Like, as it to say, like, but like I think it's going to be an absolute entertaining fight. Both kids are good fighters. Both kids can punch and both kids can fight. So like, I actually think that fight could steal the night. You know what I mean? They're both undefeated, right? They're both hungry. They're both coming like they've never tasted defeat as professionals. So like they're gonna fight with their heart on their sleeve. So like I think at some point in the fight, it like boxing will go out the window, and it will come down to who wants it more, you know. And that's where I can't pick it there. Like I know both guys, I really like both guys, and I think, you know, it's going to be a really entertaining fight to watch. You know, like I mean, I've seen Colm Murphy fight and I've seen Rudy Farrell fight. Both times they both looked really good. I've seen Colm Murphy fight. I think it was in Nicaraguan the night that I boxed Seamus Devlin. It was a cracking fight. And I seen Rudy Farrell fight that night as well. He actually got a stoppage that night. So
Against Fash.
Luke Fash, who rarely gets stopped. Do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Like he's a journeyman that's rarely been stopped. So like the both times I've seen those both guys fight live, they both boxed brilliantly out of their skin. You know what I mean? So like, from what I've seen, like I can't actually pick a winner, but what I can say is it's probably one of the fights on the night that I'm looking forward to. You know, I speak to both of them regularly, especially when I'm up in Belfast, and they're both really good guys. But like, it's going to be really entertaining, like, you know.
Yeah, because I was talking. I had Rudy Farrell on the channel. I think it was yesterday, and he was talking about it not being like his natural weight. He's naturally a bantamweight. He's saying.
Right. And what's this fight made at? Featherweight, yeah.
Yeah. But he says no matter what the result is, he's going to move back down to super bantam after this.
Okay. Well, like it's not much of a difference. Like it's a couple of pounds, you know. So yeah, but you know what? I suppose a couple of pounds does come into play in the fight. Like, but I still think it's going to come down to, because come like round 4 or 5, man, in a fight like that, you're like, in your head, you know, you're like, you really, really want to win. So it's like you're gonna do whatever you have to do to get the win. And I think I think both guys are gonna do that. I think both guys are gonna say, all right, I really want to win here, like, but I have to throw the kitchen sink. And I think it's gonna work both ways, you know, whereas like they're both gonna meet in the center of the ring. And like, I'm sure you've seen them fight and you've spoken to both, they don't shy away from a fight. They're not gonna have to go looking for each other.
I've watched all 3 of Rudy's fight and the last 3 of Colm's fight, and I really like both of them, so I really want them both. I want it to be a good fight. Let's just say that.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those fights, man, where like you don't want either of them to lose because they're both good guys. You know, they're both good fighters. Now I know, unfortunately, one of them has to lose.
Was at your fight against Dominic.
Yeah.
He says he was cheering you on, mate.
Yeah, he was, and his brother was sitting down next to my son. You know, his brother was sitting down next to my. Yeah, he was sitting down with my son. So like, as I'm saying, like, I really.
That's the 7-year-old in that the thing.
Yeah, Dylan. Yeah, my small fella. He's the little boxer. He's a little lunatic. He's a little champ. But he was with Rudy's brother. So look, like I really like both guys. So I actually am not going to pick
the fight.
I don't know. I might be going up because my friend Paddy Donovan is fighting, and I might be going up. I don't know yet. But
Paddy Donovan's got a big fight.
Yeah, he's fighting something Hill. Yeah.
Tom.
Like,
yeah.
I
Tom Hill's not a bad fighter. You know,
He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but I don't like people that don't know Paddy don't realize how good he actually is. Like people haven't seen how good Paddy is on these fights because he hasn't had to up his levels yet. You know what I mean? Like I've done a lot of sparring with Paddy. I'm in the gym with Paddy most days. Like the guy is phenomenally good. Like phenomenally good. I think he's going to make it an easy night's work up there, and I think people will start realizing then how good he actually is, like, because he's really, really good, man. You know, so like, I people will see, like, Tom Hill is who he's fighting. Like that's a tough fight. Like that's a good guy. But I think we'll see a real good version of Paddy up here in a couple of weeks, and then
do you
people
think
go, oh,
Paddy
okay.
stops him?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Late
I do
or
think so. I think Paddy could stop him early or late. Paddy hits very hard, man, and he's very precise with his punches. You know, like I said, I've done a lot of rounds with him, over the years, and he's very precise with his punches, and he's very good at what he does. You know, so I do think I 100% think Paddy will get a stoppage, 100%.
What about Rudy, Farrell, and Colm? Do you think it ends with a knockout?
I don't. I'm going to be honest. I think it's going to go the 8 rounds. I think
it's more likely that Rudy gets the stoppage than Colm.
Do you think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Colm's a big kid. You know, they're big guys. Like, and I've seen Colm take some big punches off that Nicaragua that night. So I don't think it's going to be a stoppage. I think whoever wins is going to win on points.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
Colm's a great boxer.
Yeah.
They're both good. So it's going to be a real clash of styles.
I think they've boxed before as amateurs, and
and Colm got the nod.
Yeah.
But apparently, Rudy said it was very, very tight.
Yeah. So if we're to go off that, man, then we'll know that it's going to be a good fight, you know.
Yeah, yeah. But
so look, either way, man, I'm not going to pick a winner, but what I am going to say is it's going to be very entertaining. It's going to be a very, very neck and neck fight. It's going to come down to what it's going to come down to, in my eyes, is who wants it more.
Yeah.
That's what I think, and I can't pick out of the two boys who wants it more. Both guys are friends of mine. Both guys are good fighters, and I just want to wish the both of them the absolute best.
Yeah,
give it everything they have in the ring. Give it everything they have in the ring, and you know, leave nothing in there, and fucking go for it, you know.
Yeah, I really, because I in my head saying Murphy, but my heart says that Rudy's gonna beat him.
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, I might have to stick on the fence with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really want to say who I think's gonna win, because I like both of them.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard fight to pick a winner in, man, and especially
even
because
if I didn't interview them, I would still be on the fence because they're both really.
Yeah. But like what's hard to pick as well is they're both really in really good form. They've both performed really well in their last fights. They're both confidence is high for both guys. So like it really is a neck and neck 50-50 fight, you know.
So will you watch that fight though? Are you looking forward to
that? 100%. I can't wait. That's probably one of the biggest the fight I'm waiting for most is that fight.
Yeah, it's the same with me, to be honest. I think that's one of them that I'm most excited about.
Yeah, I do too. Because it's a real, you know, like it's a real, like, to both guys are putting it all on the line early in their careers, you know, both undefeated, you know, that's what you want to see in boxing, you know?
Yeah. So you're not going to say a winner, but you're, like I'm saying, may the best man win, yeah?
That's exactly what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, may the best man win. Both guys are capable of winning the fight. So in my eyes, it can go either way. It's 100% 50-50 in my eyes. I can't pick a winner because I don't know who's going to win. That's the truth.
And you know them both a bit as well.
And I know them both, and I like them both, and I respect them both. And I just hope they both enjoy the whole experience. And I hope they both leave it in the ring that night, which I know they will. And I wish them both the absolute best on the fight.
Same with me, mate. It will be a good fight. Thank you for a few minutes of your time. Thank you.
No worries, my friend.
Bye, mate.
Bye, Sam. See you later, buddy.